my sister had extreme postpartum depression, which meant that she found it really hard to care for herself and for her baby. And we saw that there weren't any resources that were able to help her out except for traditional therapy. And all of these pregnancy apps that do exist beyond Pakistan, they aren't really tailored to what we're experiencing, what the situations that can arise in Pakistan, what are sort of the experiences that we're having in living in a joint family or living with people that are constantly sort of fixating on your life and sort of trying to make it better for you. So then we just sort of knew that we needed something that was more culturally localized to the Pakistani audience, because वहाँ पे जो मसले भी discuss होते थे they were not suitable for what we were going through. So Goud is a pregnancy and postpartum assistant tracker. So the day that you find out that you're pregnant, you log into the app, you put in your last period date, and we'll tell you where you are in your pregnancy journey. Then for the next 42 weeks of pregnancy and for the first 2 years of the baby's life, we're giving you weekly updates which are all medically accurate, medically verified as well. We're guiding you through what to expect for yourself, what to expect from the baby, and sort of what is normal and what's not normal. Uske alawa, we're giving you a community. So we're giving you an area where you're able to speak freely with mothers that are in the same phase as you. They're going through the same experiences and maybe even have more experience than you and are able to give you that valuable feedback that you need. And we do in-person events as well to keep cultivating this community. So we do support groups where mothers are able to come and talk freely. We do events where they're able to bring their babies and sort of even just have a conversation with another mother and talk about these problems. We also have a chat feature within the app so you can directly talk to mothers. We're also introducing some new features as well, which we think will be really beneficial, which are going to be recorded workshops. And women will be able to buy these workshops for themselves for whatever problem that they're facing, and these will also all be expert-led. So we're making sure that education and community goes hand in hand. And we're also providing trusted products so we can make sure that throughout this whole journey, you're not just supported with information, but you then also have the tools to be able to contextualize those advices and those medically accurate information. The name just came from a discussion that we were having with my mom. She was a very integral part of this as well. She designed the logo for us, which is essentially a pregnant mother who's holding her baby. And then the name Goud is just, that's where it all begins. That's where the first feeling is. That's where you feel your baby's kicks. That's where you're feeling when the baby comes out and it's in your arms. And that's where you're sort of launching them into the world of unknowing what to do, how to do it. But you always have that lap. And a mother's lap is what makes this whole thing go around. Alhamdulillah, I think they saw what we were trying to build. And then we had our first sort of interview with us, and then after that interview, we were like, okay, maybe there's that tiny bit of hope. And then we got the call for the finals. And then after that, because I'm based in Islamabad, we had to travel to Karachi, and so extremely nervous through that whole journey, trying to figure out whether we're gonna actually make it or not. And then finally, when you do the rehearsals, you're terrified because you're looking at that huge group of people sitting there that are going to be sitting there, because obviously us waqt to khali tha. And then when you come in, and then just moments before getting on the stage, like your heart is in your mouth and then you walk in, and then sort of I was like, lock in. This is the only time that you're gonna get to do something this big so early on. So just like give it your best shot, and at the end of the day, whatever's gonna happen is not in your control. The rest of the people were so amazing. Like all of them had such brilliant ideas, had such brilliant startups, and they were so great on stage that I knew that if anybody else had won, they would be as deserving, if not more. And then when they announced, so sort of blackout type situation, they went on stage, and it was a wonderful experience. I think because it's so inspiring to see women come forward and to be able to beat all odds and bring together a sort of environment where they're able to thrive, and not even just thrive themselves, they're bettering the market and the whole sort of the subcontinent in general. They're able to increase those opportunities for other women as well, and to be able to solve those problems from the ground up is so important to see and so inspiring to see as well. So when you're sitting on the side and when you see these news come out of like this woman is doing this and she's like completely changed the game for so many startup areas, I think it's really exciting to be able to see the development in just the startup market as well. And obviously seeing a woman do it is even more inspiring. And I think it helps other people see that and then also see how they can make a difference. So I think it just builds the community overall, and it makes these brilliant women sort of show up center stage.